Hi guys, it's Velia. I wanted to take a moment to apologize for last night. We had a class scheduled at 6 o'clock, thinking we're going to be done, 8 o'clock, whatever, 8:20, I go, oh my gosh, I have to jump online. So my apologies for not being on last night. But I felt the need to jump on today and kind of give you guys an update of what's been going on lately with my prayer request and what I've asked God to bless me with. So as you guys know, we came from Texas and we're scheduling all these parties and all these events, and I'm jumping online and saying, okay, I'm going to get this class done. I'm going to challenge myself to do this. So I started scheduling everything and preparing for it. So Dean and I sat and we looked at my power of three and how I want to build rank and so we're very strategic in writing down what we were going to do when God sent those people. So I remember we had talked about how your prayers need to be specific, and I made a declaration and I told you guys these are the kind of people that I want God to bring to my life and to our team and to have spread the news. So after I shared with you last week that I was terrified about my declaration, my goals, started feeling a little scared, started feeling like it wasn't going to happen. And I just felt God say, trust me, do your part, you know? So I thought, okay, I'm going to go ahead and trust you anyway, right? So anyways, we came to this class on Monday. I jumped online and did like an armpit detox video on my page and got a lot of positive results from that one. I was excited because I got it done, right? So I had a class scheduled for 6 o'clock and no one showed up. So what I did is I jumped online and did a live class, and that's what I did. So I jumped online, did a live class, and nothing came of it. But I went out there and I did my video. Tuesday came around. Did a live class as well. I forgot what it was about at 1 o'clock. And then at 6 o'clock, my Rancho Cucamonga one was canceled. So I got a little discouraged, but I said, oh, well, I still have to keep trekking, right? So Wednesday comes along, that was yesterday. Did my do-it-yourself lip balm class, 1 o'clock. And I had a Covina class scheduled for 6 o'clock. So got to Covina, but what's interesting is in this class, I reached out to my sister, who's the one that hosted on Wednesday. And she goes, Velia, I don't really like pressuring people. I don't like having parties because then people feel uncomfortable, whatever. And I said, can you just open your doors for me? And that's all I asked. So she ended up saying, it's fine, whatever. How many people should I invite? I said, whoever you can get there, really doesn't matter. It's kind of like, we're going to do what we have to do and God's going to bring the right people, right? As I shared with you guys in the past. So she ends up texting me and telling me, hey, you know what? I only have 3 people. One's unemployed. One works part-time. And the other one's not really interested in oil. She's just going to come. I said, she goes, do you still want the class? I said, yeah, let's still book the class, you know? And I could have very easily been like, forget it. It's 3 people. She's already telling me what their issues are, and it's not going to happen. But I said, I'm going anyway. So I showed up in Covina a little late. And when I did, I got there and presentation, did my class, all that good stuff, whatever. While I'm presenting a little bit of my background in the class, one of the ladies there starts getting very emotional. And she says, you don't understand. She says, I was praying for something like this. My daughter has been diagnosed with ADD. She's having a hard time at school. She's not focusing. They're talking about putting her on meds. And she just said she felt like such a failure as a mom. So I really empathized with her and said, how funny how God works in divine appointments. Like we were meant to be there. And that was one person and there was 4 or 5 there. So in that process, I'm thinking how neat, you know, and it's funny because Dina's like, where are you guys here? So I was being silly and said, okay, who invited you? Why are you here? And what did they promise you? So I started questioning everybody in the room, and that's kind of how, you know, because I'm silly like that. So we had the class that way. As I went through the room, everyone shared why they were there and how they had people who had ailments, and this is such a divine appointment, and this is great. And in that process, my sister had said, you know, I'll just get people together, but these are, you know, their circumstances. I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm going to show up and God's going to do the rest. So that's exactly what happened. We got there, and as we went through every person in the class, each of them had shared why they wanted a more holistic approach, how they were tired of the secondary effects. And as they shared, it was just so heartwarming to see, you know what, this class almost didn't happen. Monday and Tuesday didn't go so well for me as far as enrollments are concerned. Well, what I didn't share was last week I was talking about a friend that was in Texas, and we were praying about her joining the team, and I had got confirmation that she was going to join, and she's telling me, you know what, I really want to join, but I have to pray about it. I don't want to jump. I was like, you know what, pray about it, get your confirmation, and if this is God's path for you, then you'll know. He'll confirm it to you. So on the way down to this party yesterday, she calls from Texas, and she goes, Velia, I've been praying about it. I'm ready to jump in. And, Dean and I are high-fiving each other because we're already like, wow, this is going to be amazing, because we know what she's going to do. We've been praying about it and all that good stuff. So in the process of sharing in Covina yesterday, we had a total of 4 enrollments. 1 on the way down the hill and 3 in that class. And each of them had a very unique story. I was very touched by each of them. I'm excited that they're going to be jumping in, and they all want to be leaders, and they all want to share, and they're all passionate about it. And I'm thinking, okay, Lord, this is exactly who I asked you for. So I just wanted to jump on to tell you that your efforts don't go unnoticed. It's very discouraging to want to quit, especially I'm thinking, okay, I'm coming back for a week. People are going to line up, right, to my classes. Monday sucked. Tuesday sucked, but I showed up in every class. I did my live classes. I put it out there. And the best part of it all, you guys, is that those classes are recorded. So I'm jumping on there live, and sometimes I get 3 or 4 people, and I'm like, I don't care, I'm doing my live, and it's recorded. So a friend of mine said, Velia, I'm so glad you did a video on this. I shared it with my friend, and now she has this health concern. She wants to sign up. Do you know what I mean? And all because I jumped on, and regardless of how I was feeling, you guys, I still went out there and I did it. And I'm thinking, if I wouldn't have shared, then my friend could have never shared the video, and that friend would have known about it. Maybe she would have known later, but the way God used it, I'm like, keep showing up, Velia, keep getting up, So 4 enrollments yesterday, and they're the ladies I was praying for. Builders, excited, and they all happen to be believers. How that worked, I don't know, right? Coincidence? I think not. So I want to challenge you guys to continue to strive to do the best that you can do, to continue to plant seeds. Sometimes we don't reap them right away, but you're planting seeds. And sometimes just by doing just by getting up, and regardless how you're feeling, regardless how discouraged you may be thinking, you're not going to make it, you have a goal, what if I fail? And there's a quote that says, shoot for the moon, and if you fail, at least you'll land on a star, And that's just it. We can ask for these extreme things. And while we're in the process of getting there, God's going to reward you while you're getting there. Just keep showing up regardless of how you feel. And I feel so good that I could do that because I was feeling like crap and I still did it. So I'm excited. Like tomorrow I'm going to do something on pain and inflammation. Who doesn't know about that or has, been plagued by it? And I'm praying that through that, we're going to get people to say, you know what? I want to be relieved of it too. And I seriously do take it as spreading the gospel. I mean, I know that it doesn't compare to the gospel, but that's a conviction I have. It's like, I know something that works and I can help somebody. And these videos are awesome, you guys, because I saw my video that I did and I had like 250 views. And I'm like, I don't even have that many people on my group page, but it's being shared. So I encourage you to get on videos and practice and do what you have to do and let your message be known. Get your testimonies out there. Some are long, some are short. Thank you, Nora. All to God's glory. It's all for Him. And I'm like, Lord, I need to decrease so you can increase. And that's all I want to do, and sometimes, you guys, we talk about the mindset and how we feel like you make money off of it and you feel like you're robbing people. And it's like, that's the devil. Don't let him trick you. That's not what it is. But I'm thinking I'm working really hard to help people heal so they're educated. And I'll be compensated for it. And, we all need to eat and all that good stuff. But it's hard to wrap your mind around being rewarded for helping other people. And the enemy can totally twist it and make you feel like you're doing it for money or you're doing it for recognition or you're doing it for selfish motives. And that's how he comes in and attacks. We talked about how when you know yourself, how the enemy uses your gifts against you. So I've been very diligently seeking. I've been asking and praying God. My goal is 40, and some people think I'm crazy, but crazy for Jesus. Today we have a class in Spring Valley Lake, and one of my girls says she's inviting quite a few girls, and I said just pray over them, and God's will be done. You will do your part knowing that you shared, and let God do the rest. Do your part, get out of the way, let God do His. He's the one sitting on the throne. So jump on these great ideas, guys, about these lives. What share. Like, I know, Nora, I'm going to pick on you because I know you have an awesome testimony and I haven't even heard it yet. So I'm waiting for you to jump on. And you know what's so funny? I was going to try and exercise, you guys. Like, here in our little Call to Serve page, there's only 100 of us. And there's about maybe 20 of us that are actively jumping on and kind of seeing what's going on and putting comments on there. So I want to challenge you guys to go live on this page, Call to Serve. Just jump on and say, hi, this is Nora. How are you doing? This is my face. This is what I look like. And I'm excited to be here. And I want to go a step further and ask you guys, like, what is it doing for you? Like, what is this journey doing for you? Can you just jump on and shoot me a little shout out live and say, hi, Velia. This is Nora. Hi, Velia. This is Diana. I want to see your faces. I want to see how you look when you go live. I want to see your light shine. And a lot of you I'm never going to get to see, or maybe anytime soon. Some of you might be coming today. I don't know. But I want to see your beautiful faces, and I want to see what God's doing in your life. So I'd love to challenge you to jump on live. And all you have to do is go to the page on your phone, click the little dots on the side, and one of the options will say Start Live Video. Okay? Click on the Start Live Video. You can title it, right? Like, hello. And then push Go Live. And then when you're done, you push Finish. And then it'll ask you to publish. So 3 little easy steps, 3 clicks, and you will see what a breakthrough you will experience. So I encourage you guys to jump on. I'm going to continue to ask you for your prayers. The enemy is never resting, so I would ask that you pray for me for safety, for answered prayers, for continued courage to do what I'm doing, and for me to not give up, you know. And I'm making my requests known to you guys. So I appreciate all the support that I've been blessed with, and I love you guys, and I thank you so much for being such a huge part of my life, because you guys really are. So you're challenging me to go way above and beyond my comfort zone, even though it looks easy, it's not, and it's very difficult to lead sometimes, because I would much rather stay in bed and cry when I'm just not feeling it. But because I know that I have to answer to you guys, or lead you guys, or be an example to you guys, it keeps me on my toes. So for that, I thank you. That's it. I just want to jump on and say thank you guys for all your support. I am continuously praying for you and asking for God to open doors for you, to use your testimonies, use your love, use your just your experiences all together, you know. So I'm going to be looking out for you guys jumping on this live, and I'm challenging you, and I want you to do that. for you. Nora says, keeping you in prayer for all your concerns. The Lord provide all you have need, or according to his will. As they say, where he leads, he provides. And yeah, he's providing, Nora. You have no idea. So firm believing, holding on to his promises, and acting on my convictions.